Hello and welcome to this video by Aspire Student Hub. This video would go through every unnecessary information concerning the forthcoming competition. We understand that some of you would find this video very useful as opposed to reading such a lengthy content or document. But this particular document have also been sent via email to each and every one of you who are participating in the competition. Now, you should have received several emails from John and the admin, that is the team responsible for this competition. If you have not received any of this email, first check your spam box to ensure that you have actually received this email. If you check your spam box, I mean by spam, that spelling, yeah. If you check your spam box and you can't find the email, please email us immediately. Our email will be found at the end of this video. Alternatively, you can also find our email in the description box of this particular video. It is important that you have received the email because one of those emails include your participant number, PAT. Now, without your participant number, you cannot participate in this competition. Therefore, only those with a PAT number are eligible for this competition. There should be 21 participants in total. First thing first, this is a reading and writing competition by Aspire Student Hub through the EWIYA initiative. EWIYA stands for End with Your Article. This particular initiative supports college and university students to earn with their article. We have more than 50 candidates for EWIYA who write daily and they publish their article on our blog. Then they earn with their article. So this particular initiative is sponsoring this competition to provide an opportunity for students to improve their writing skills. Although it's a competition, but also we have opportunities for students to improve their writing through our support initiatives. For instance, if you visit our YouTube page, you would see several helpful tutorials on writing. Important thing you must note about this competition. The competition will run for 2 weeks, from the 28th of June to the 11th of July. So the 28th of June to the 11th of July 2001. And this is a period of 2 weeks, weekend inclusive. We have different focus for each week, but each week requires the contestant to write and deliver quality content. So this is a reading and writing competition. That is the emphasis on reading and writing. So before you participate in this competition, you must have a passion for reading and writing, or you have an interest in developing your reading and writing ability. Please take note of the week 1. For the week 1, which starts from the 28th of June 2021 to the 4th of July 2021, weekend inclusive, every participant and contestants must write on this topic. Nigeria educational system does not help you learn better. Write the best way you can be educated. The emphasis is for you to write an article on the best way a student can be educated in Nigeria. You should write this article based on your experience as a student or the experience of others that you are aware of. But it has to be realistic and practical because this article is supposed to provide or elucidate on a problem, on a particular issue concerning the educational system in Nigeria. It has to be a maximum of 700 words, no more than 700 words. You are free to choose the title of your article. However, the title should reflect the content. For instance, some of you might have this following title: The Best Way to Get Educated in Nigeria. This could be a possible title. Some of you might write The Best Way to Be Educated, but we want Nigeria to be included in the article because the focus is on Nigerian education system. And some of you also might choose to have a title such as Nigerian Educational System, semicolon, the best way to be educated. So, choosing a title is totally up to you, but remember, your title should reflect the content, and the content for week 1 is the best way to get educated in Nigeria. You must submit your article on time to increase possibilities of winning. Very, very important. You must submit your article on time to increase possibility of winning through the following link. Only articles submitted through this link will be accepted. This link will also be provided in the description of this video and will be sent to you via email. Remember, always check your spam box if you do not see the email in your inbox before you contact us concerning this. And this is for week 1. For week 2, it starts on the 5th of July 2021 to the 11th of July 2021. For this particular week, it is a short reflective essay or reflective writing, 400 words maximum. Remember, for week 1 is 700 words and for week 2 is 400 words. This particular week, you are not choosing your own title and you are not given a topic. You are given 5 articles and every participant must select at least one of these articles. They have to read the article, then they have to write 400-word reflective writing on that particular article. We have also provided a tutorial on what reflective writing means and how you can write a reflective essay. Visit our YouTube for that. Now, you must pick at least one of these articles, which I will show you below, but you can also choose 2 articles. So some of you might choose to write a reflective essay or reflective writing on 1 article. Some of you might choose 2 articles. You read the 2 articles because you think they are related, and then you write a reflective essay or reflective writing based on what you have understood from that particular article. So a reflective writing means, what do you understand from those articles or from that particular article that you have selected? How does it apply to you? How does it apply in the real world? These are some of the questions you need to ask yourself when writing a reflective essay or a reflective content. It has to be maximum of 400 words. So if you pick 1 article, it's 400 words. If you pick 2 articles, it's 400 words. If you pick 5 articles, it's 400 words. You must submit your article through this following link. only articles submitted through this following link will be accepted. Articles for week 2. Remember we said you have to choose from these 5 articles to make a reflective content. The first article is how to improve mental health. These can be found on the blog. The second article is mental wellness and university students. Social media influence, balancing school and personal life, recognizing the impact of sexual intimacy on your emotions. These 5 articles are all published on our blog. The links will be provided to you via email and in the description of this video. And also you can find them on our blog as well. So some of you might choose to write a reflective content on article 1. Some of you might choose article 1 and 2. As you see, they are talking about mental health. And then you read the 2 and then you write a reflective essay or reflective content based on what you have understood from these 2 articles. Important thing you must note about the competition. There will be 3 winners. The first winner will go home with 12,000 Naira cash, 1,500 Naira airtime, 1,000 Naira stationery incentive. The second winner will go home with 7,500 Naira cash, 1,000 Naira airtime, and 1,000 Naira stationery incentive. The third winner will go home with 5,000 Naira cash, 750 Naira airtime, and 500 Naira stationery incentive. Make sure you take note of this. Participating in both weeks will increase your chances of winning because the winning criteria is point-based, which I'll be discussing below. Everyone is a winner. Inasmuch that we are picking 3 winners, every one of the 21 participants or contestants, you all are winners. Because we provide you with support, we see how you write, and we provide you with support strategies to help you develop your writing and also give you an opportunity to register with EWIYA so you can start earning with your article. With EWIYA, you are certain of having an income every 2 weeks based on the engagement of your article. Very important. To track your article and get immediate notification when your article is published, you need to sign up to this newsletter. So by signing up to this particular newsletter, once your article is published, you'll be notified immediately via email. Make sure when you are signing up, you use your correct email address so that you do not miss out on the notification. Once you have the notification that your article has been published, you have to go and read and make sure that everything is as you have posted it. Then you can start promoting your article so you can get maximum engagement level. Like I said earlier, we have support resources and materials to help you develop your writing and also develop a quality article. We have them in our YouTube page or YouTube channel, and I've also attached a link here to get started. These links will be provided in the description of this particular video, but also sent to you via email in this particular document. However, feel free to go onto YouTube, search for Aspire Student Hub, and there you will find all our relevant content to help and guide you with your article writing. You can join the competition at any time, but starting early will increase the possibility of winning. So what does that mean? The competition starts from the 28th of June, on Monday. Some of you might choose to start on Monday, you post your article. Some of you might choose to publish your article on Wednesday or Thursday or Friday. However, if you start on Monday, then you have opportunity to increase your engagement level because then people can visit the website and read your content and give comments and share their opinion. That is what we mean by engagement. But if you start on Wednesday, again, there's a difference between publishing your article on Monday and publishing your article on Wednesday. However, you can start at any time, but starting early do you a lot of favors. Now, we're getting close to the end of this particular video, and I want to talk about the shortlist, how we pick our winners. Earlier, I said it is point based. That means everything you do with your article, you gain a point. And that point at the end of the second week will be compelled to, to select our winner. So this is a free and fair competition. So we are not going to randomly select a winner. Of course not. We have a system in place to make sure that our winner is selected fairly. Winners are chosen from three components: engagement level of your articles, content quality, and the feasibility of your article. Then, each component have sub-components, and you must take note of them. The first component is engagement level. So, engagement level, if you have reasonable comments, more than 10, you have 2 points. If your article have comments more between 11 and 20, you have 3 points. If it has comments between 21 and 30, you have 4 points. And greater than 31, you have 5 points. Number of likes. These are the likes to your articles and not the likes to the comments. Similarly, if you have greater than 10 likes, 2 points. 11 to 20 likes, 3 points. 21 to 30 likes, 4 points. More than 31 likes, 5 points. Number of shares. So, engagement level in this case means comments, likes, as I'm highlighting here, so you can see likes and shares. For the shares, it starts with 20 shares. So greater than 20 shares, 2 points. 21 to 40 shares, 3 points. 41 to 60 shares, 4 points. Greater than 61 shares, 5 points. These will be examined and scrutinized daily, but compilation will be at the end of the second week. Content quality is the second component for selecting our winner. And in this particular component, we have plagiarism level, reference, content structure, illustration, and timely submission. Plagiarism is copy and paste. How many percent copy and paste content you have in your article? If you have zero plagiarism level, then you have 0 points, because we do not appreciate copy and paste, but we appreciate and we encourage the candidates, the contestants, to use other people's resources to build their knowledge. So for instance, we are talking about the educational system. Some of you might want to define what educational system is before you start talking about the problems and the solution. The definition of educational system clearly isn't from you. It is something that you have obtained from other author. So you have to go to the internet and find the definition of educational system. When you have this definition, you copy this definition, understand the definition, and then you write the definition in your article. If you do that, you need to provide a reference where you obtain the particular definition from. That is what we call some level of plagiarism, because there will be some percentage highlighting that Francesca have copied this particular definition from this particular website. So we want to see that you have read other resources to understand what is an educational system and how an educational system should be in reality. So if you have 0 plagiarism, this tells us that you have not used any external source, so you have 0 point. If you have 1 to 20% plagiarism, this tells us that you have used external source, and that will give you 5 points. If you have 21 to 25%, you have 3 points, because when it goes more than 25%, you have 0 points. These mean that you have not used your logical reasoning, you have not used your head, you have only copied everything from another website and you have pasted on this particular article, and that is a copyright offense. So you have 0 points. Note that if your article is more than 50%, we would decline such article and we would not continue with your participation in this particular competition. Reference. So suppose that you have used external source to define what an educational system is. You have to provide the source where you have collected the source. So if Francesca have copied the definition of educational system from a particular website on Google, maybe BBC or CNN, I have to provide it in brackets saying BBC 2021 or CNN 2022. This is what we call reference. If you check our YouTube video, we have talked about reference in detail. So make sure you check to understand this better. If you have no reference, you have 0 points because you have not used external source. If you have 2 to 3 reference, you have 2 points because this shows us that you have read several other articles to understand the subject. If you have more than 3 reference, you have 3 points. Now, your referencing have to be accurate. Therefore, if you have accurate reference, we also give you an additional 2 points. But if you don't have adequate reference or accurate reference, we give you no points. Content structure. If your content structure is poor, we give you 1 point for at least making an attempt. If it's fair, you have 2 points. Good, you have 3 points. Very good, you have 5 points. If you want to know more about content structure, check our video on YouTube. We have talked about this. Learning experience. This is how you have been able to interpret your experience in writing your article. We want to see originality. If I have gone through Nigeria educational system and it has not favored me, we want to see how I am able to write it down very clearly so that a reader can identify with the gap, the problem, and also see the relevance of the solution that you have proposed. If you submit your article on time, you have 2 points. If you don't submit your article on time, you have no points. Timely submission means, for instance, on Monday, the submission should be between 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday to Sunday. If you submit your article after 5 p.m., that means you don't have any point. But if you submit your article between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m., you have 2 points. Solution feasibility. This is the solution that you have proposed for the problem. What does that mean? Suppose you say a lot of things are wrong with the Nigeria educational system. We want you to propose a solution, maybe one solution, one way Nigeria can improve their educational system. Now, if you do that and your solution is feasible, that is practical, you have 5 points. No solution, 0 points. So no solution is when a contestant have just written problem with the Nigerian educational system, but they have not specified how this problem can be solved. If you have provided a solution and it's not clear, you have 1 point for making an attempt. If it's somewhat clear, you have 3 points. Now, if it's very clear, you have 5 points. Now, based on the outstanding solution, we are likely going to take your article and the solution you have proposed with other relevant authorities so that they can appreciate your contribution to the development of Nigerian educational system. For all inquiries concerning the reading content competition, you should email john@aspirestudenthub.com. The email will be provided to you in the description of this video and also in the email sent out. We have provided all this table explaining the points. Now, these points and how you can gain these points are also elaborated here. This is to make sure everything is fair and transparent. Note that you are responsible for increasing the engagement level. What this means is when you make an article and the article is published, you are responsible for sharing the notice and the link of your article across your social media accounts so that your friends can now like, comment, and share. You are solely responsible for this. You should make sure that you share the link to your article across your social media network. You can also share your link to your article on our Facebook group for free. Every article that has been accepted was published 4 hours after submission. For you to know the acceptance criteria, these will be sent to you via email. But also, if you check our YouTube page, you will see the video that talks about how to develop a good article so that it is accepted first attempt. Your articles will be published in our blog, and information about your article, you should send the inquiry to John. But if you sign up with this particular newsletter, you will get instant notification when your article is published. The quality of your article is very important. Make sure you watch our video on how to use linking words, punctuation marks, and short sentences to improve the quality of your article. Remember, we don't want copy and paste, but we want you to cite other people's views in your article. Submit your article as early as possible. Like we said, between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m., you have 2 points. Anything outside 5 p.m., you have no points. No points will be deducted, but if you make sure you follow the criteria, you have points. And more points you get, the more possibility of winning. Remember that your solution must be practical, okay? Tell us how the educational system has failed you, and also tell us the practical ways that we can improve education in Nigeria. The result is going to be out on the 14th of July. And on behalf of Aspire Student Hub, John, Francesca, and the rest of the team, we wish you the very best. To speak to anyone concerning any inquiry you have, you can chat us live from our blog, or you can send an email to admin@aspirestudenthub.com. In your email, we have also attached a link on how you can contact us. Thank you very much, and I hope that this video has helped you to understand the competition better. Remember, the article acceptance criteria can be found on YouTube, well explained, and the document has been sent out to you via email. You are receiving this particular video at least 1 week before the competition starts to give you greater opportunities of winning. Thank you very much and have a productive day.